A very quick one, I want us to discuss on one of the confusing area in chemistry, which is not really difficult, but because you don't want to learn, that is why you don't know it. And they can actually twist any question under that, and you will not know it's from that concept. Now, alkanols. We want to look at oxidation reaction of alkanols. But many people, when they see oxidation of maybe any alkanol, they will just feel like, let me go with any answer. That is not the right way to do. Now, first thing you have to know is that you have to know your alkanols very well. I'm not talking about the structure. The structure is also important, but you have to know the type of alkanols that you have. Many people actually knows that we have three types of alkanols. We have the primary alkanols, then we have the secondary alkanols, and we have the tertiary alkanols. 1 degree is what we refer to as primary. So this is primary alkanol, and this is secondary alkanol, and this one is tertiary alkanol. Sorry about that. So tertiary alkanol. So 1 degree is primary alkanol, 2 degree is secondary alkanol, and 3 degree is tertiary alkanol. You can actually relate the lesson from this video to a lot of topics in chemistry. But now let's finish alkanol first. For primary alkanol, how do you know that, okay, this particular compound I'm given is a primary alkanol? How do I know that it is a secondary or a tertiary alkanol? It is very, very simple. Now, this is how you differentiate it. For your primary alkanol, any carbon, so the carbon, you know that alkanol is simply OH group, right? So the carbon carrying the OH, that's the OH group. We have 2 hydrogen. So the carbon that is having the OH, we have 2 hydrogen. This is it. Let's say, for example, ethanol. You know, earth. That's why I said you have to network your basic knowledge in chemistry to whatever topic you are doing presently. That's going to be a plus for you. Now, this is what we do. Earth, that means that it is having 2 carbons, right? So we have CH3, CH2OH. Now, this carbon is the one carrying this OH. You know that, right? So the carbon carrying the OH, we have 2 hydrogen. Can you see that? So it's having 2 hydrogen. Now, not to take our time, for 2 degree, I'm not going to write a longer one now. For 2 degree, the carbon carrying the OH, we have 1 hydrogen. So it's going to have 1 hydrogen. I mean, the carbon carrying the OH, we have 1 hydrogen. And this is an example. Let's say CH3, CHOH, and CH3. You can see that this is simply propan-2-ol. So this is an example of secondary alkanol. Then for tertiary alkanol, it's not going to have any hydrogen. 0 hydrogen. Sorry. 0 hydrogen. So that is for tertiary alkanol. And a simple example of that is maybe you have CH3 into bracket of 3. Then you have OH. Do you see that now? So this is a primary alkanol, a secondary alkanol, and a tertiary alkanol. In the next video, I'm going to talk more about the oxidation of secondary, primary, and tertiary alkanol. See you guys in the next video.